Hello all, this is Charlotte Piper broadcasting live from my Dragonfly Oracle home office. As you can see, there's my little Aphrodite cat right behind me. She always likes to participate when we do these things. And we're going to be starting in about 12 minutes officially, but at this time I wanted to go ahead and perform a sound check. So I have a couple of people standing by to help me with that, and I'm just going to double check and make sure that folks can hear me. So without further ado, let's go ahead and do this. Just 1 minute, and if you are seeing this right now on YouTube or Google Plus and you actually want to participate or join or invite others, I guess, to view this, then you can go ahead and direct them to my website, dragonflyoracle.com. All right, let's see here. Just checking in with some folks, and we'll go ahead and get started. And of course, my computer's running just a little slowly because I've got this Hangout going on it right now. So just bear with me here a moment, and like I said, we'll be starting the actual reading officially in about 10 minutes. All right. Let's see. Okay, good. It looks like, according to notifications on Facebook, that everybody can hear me just fine. And I will go ahead and just maybe get started. Well, we'll wait a couple more minutes before we get started. Excellent. So this might actually not be so exciting and entertaining for the next couple of minutes, but we'll just bear with me. I promise you that it's going to be great. And if you happen to be watching the replay, of course, you can fast forward the next 8 minutes of this, because it's going to be mainly just waiting for me to waiting on people to connect, being that the call or the broadcast is supposed to officially start at 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So I'm going to go ahead and, just while I'm waiting, I'll do a little bit of shuffling of the deck, which is always fun, right? Just as a forewarning, sometimes I have the door to my office closed to prevent distractions, but sometimes my other cat wants to get in when I start doing these, so I may have to get up and open the door to let him in, or else he'll cause a fuss. And sometimes this one right behind me wants to try to get out in the middle of it, so. I'm reading with one of my favorite decks, which I'll tell you guys about in about 5 minutes, and we'll have a good time. Awesome, awesome. Alrighty. I'm sure as we go along, more people are going to be joining in. So I will go ahead and I'm just going to make a couple of really quick, do some quick housekeeping things here. Let me go ahead and put those guys down. First thing, I wanted to just talk to you a little bit about who I am and what I do. Of course, my name is Charlotte Piper. I'm the owner and sole operator of Dragonfly Oracle, Inc., which is a company that my husband and I started together quite a few years ago, and throughout the years it's kind of evolved from one thing to the other, and at this point in time we offer intuitive gifts to invigorate and enlighten your soul, and by that I mean I do one-on-one oracle card readings with folks, and we're also developing a line of apothecary products, which I'm really excited about, and also within the next few months we'll be expanding our line of metaphysical specialty gifts, which will include crystals and various other types of metaphysical things that you can have, and I'm hoping within the next 6 months to be able to start carrying some oracle card decks like this one that I'm reading from today in the store as well. Let's see here. I've been an empathic intuitive probably for as long as I could remember. I also have a passion for writing, so a lot of what I do with that is through my writing, try to help people connect with their the spirit of divine intuition that inherently drives us all, but some of us need some help sometimes, and that's kind of where I come in. Let's see here. At the end of the reading, I am going to be holding a contest or a raffle for anybody who was joined on the Facebook group, or I'm sorry, the Facebook invitation. Anybody who joined the event, I have your names written down, and we'll be doing a raffle to win some awesome prizes after the reading is complete. You will have to be present in order to win. And this is here's a look at the new line of Dragonfly Oracle Apothecary. This is actually the very first product in the series, and it is a sugar scrub that is aptly named Sugar Scrub Me. It's eucalyptus lemongrass. I also have lavender coconut in the online store, and these are on pre-order now. They officially launched June 1st, and they're regularly priced at $19.95, but until June 5th, you can get your very own jar of this for $15.95, including shipping. I'm sorry, not including shipping. I only ship in the United States currently, but I'm working on international shipping at this time. Now, these sugar scrubs are made from all organic and natural products or ingredients. I use 100% pure essential oils that are cultivated in an environmentally friendly way. And those are actually up again for pre-order on my website and are on sale through June 5th at dragonflyoracle.com for $15.95. Let's see here. There's also I'm also currently accepting clients for private session work where we can work on a couple of different things. It's kind of dependent on what your needs are specifically. And some people like to get some guidance on how to learn how to connect to their intuition a little bit better. Some people like to get guidance on specifically how to read cards or be more confident about the process of oracle card reading. And I kind of use the spirit of intuitive guidance during these sessions. So if you're interested in enrolling in those, we don't have to live in the same state. If we do live in the same state, I can set up face-to-face meetings, but if you live out of state or out of the country and you would like to participate in one-on-one private sessions with me, we can do so through the internet, thanks to lovely technology. And you can find out more information about how to do that on my website at dragonflyoracle.com, and you click on the store link, and then you click on extended sessions. Also, I am really excited about something. I just got off a phone call earlier today with a couple of powerful, like divine feminine women. These gals are just really, really in touch with their own intuition and the spirit, and we are currently working on a 3-day women empowerment retreat. The tentative dates are in October, and the tentative location is in Taos, New Mexico, which is aptly named the Land of Enchantment. It's so beautiful out there, and we're in the beginning stages of really working out all the details as far as that's concerned. So keep your ears open if you're interested in participating in something like that. This is a retreat that can sincerely change the way that you think about your life and how you manifest. And it's going to be a really magical experience. So the best way to keep up to date on that specifically is to connect with me on social media, which I have all that information linked on my website at dragonflyoracle.com. Another thing that I like to mention right now is to celebrate the launch of our new sugar scrub product. I am offering a $10 discount on all the extended readings in my Dragonfly Oracle collection. So at my Dragonfly Oracle store, you can see some of those readings, and you can sign up for them. And at checkout, you enter the word dragonflies in order to receive your $10 discount. And as always, if you have any problems or anything, then just feel free to reach out to me, and we'll get it figured out for you. I also want to take a moment to talk a little bit about this deck that I'm using for this reading. This is the Archangel Power Tarot Card deck. It's by Miss Doreen Virtue and Radleigh Valentine. And Doreen Virtue is the person that I really learned from myself. She's one of them. This is just a really beautiful deck. It's a 72 card deck, and I have a link on my website at dragonflyoracle.com to where you can buy this deck if you find that you really, really love it. Now, let's see here. What is next? I'm going to do just a check-in on Facebook real quick and see who is here. I'm kind of trying to do a roll call so I make sure that everybody who is attending the reading actually ends up getting put into the raffle. And of course, anybody who misses the reading can see this, view the replay live on my website at dragonflyoracle.com, or of course on YouTube or Google+. So we got through those. I think we got through, those were all the announcements that I had, and it looks like we got through them fairly quickly. So what we can do is I'm going to go ahead and just shuffle these cards a little bit more and just kind of hold the intention, if you're watching out there with me, to be open and receptive and just kind of hold an image or thought in your mind about what it is that you want to know about during this reading. And this, you know, I actually have a method for how many cards I'm going to pull. Today's date is the 29th, and so I'm going to add 2 and 9 together, and what does that equal? It equals 11. So I'm going to pull 11 cards. 11 is actually one of my favorite numbers, and I think that it would be appropriate to go ahead and pull those 11 cards. So here we are. And as always, I like to bless the cards and say a quick prayer that I can be the divine conduit through which the message is communicated in a meaningful, insightful, and inspirational way, so that you receive something from this. And so, with that, I think I'm probably, they're starting to get to where it seems like they're ready. So there's not really any exact rhyme or reason to how this works, really, but I just kind of pull what feels right to me there, and it's all completely random, as you can see right now. And I think I'm always pleasantly surprised, even though it's random, how the message comes through in a way that makes a lot of sense. So I just pulled 1. We have 2 now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And I just got a little notification, so I want to double check and see what that is before we get started, in case there's anybody that's having a problem connecting to this broadcast right now. So give me just a second. Okay, looks like, so far it looks like we have Angela and Amy on the broadcast, and whoever else may be watching in YouTube land, or whoever else may have just simply clicked on the link on my Facebook page. I welcome you all, and I thank you so much for being here. And for those who are just joining us, I have pulled 11 cards, and we're going to get started. Now, I do like to use the guidebook, so you are going to see me peek at this a little bit, but I am definitely in no way, shape, or form am I reading directly from this. It's just to help me get some pointers sometimes. Sometimes the cards speak without me having to use this, but sometimes I like to just take a quick peek, so just so you're aware of that. Now, okay, looks like we have a few other people joining, so I'm going to wait just a couple of minutes before we get started here. I also I wanted to extend the invite at after this reading is over. I am going to do a short question and answer portion of the broadcast, and the way you can participate in that, if you're interested in doing so, is go to my website and at dragonflyoracle.com, where this is actually being broadcasted live right now. If you're not already there, if you are watching this, then you're most likely already there. And at the bottom of the page, there is a way for you to leave me a comment. On the comment section is where you would leave a question for me to address through the during the Q&A portion of the broadcast, which will come again after we have completed the reading. Okay. And looks like we have a few other people joining, which is really exciting. I will go ahead, the folks that have joined us so far, I'm going to go ahead and put your name in the drawing for some fabulous prizes later on after this reading has wrapped up. So Sherry, I have you here. Sherry actually won last week, so there's a chance she might win again. I have Angela right here. And let's see here. I have Amy. Amy's right here. And it looks like I might have a latecomer, Miss Ann. So I'm going to write you down real quick and stick your name in the drawing. Alrighty, so here we are. We have Ann. Ann's name is in the drawing now too. As we go on with the broadcast, anybody that joins, just send me a comment on either on my blog where this is broadcasting live or on the Facebook event, and let me know that you are here, and I will add your name before we do the raffle after the reading is completed. So, at any rate, again, for those of us that are just joining, I am a little ahead of schedule, and for that, sometimes it's a good thing. I have already shuffled and blessed the cards and pulled 11 cards. I got to that conclusion by adding today's date, the 29th, 2 plus 9, and we got 11. So it feels right to me, and we're going to go ahead and just go ahead and get started with the first card that was pulled, which is actually at the bottom of this deck. So let me put them in order. And here we go. The first card that comes up is the Knight of Raphael. Now I will go ahead and try to get you a good look at this. It says romantic, dramatic, poetic, introspective. And the message that reads on the bottom of the card is committed romantic relationships, being swept off your feet, situations or topics that make your heart flutter. So this is really exciting, right? This is probably going to speak to anybody who has questions about either a new romantic relationship or about attracting one to their life. So let's go ahead and just take a really quick peek and see what the Knight of Raphael wants to say about that in particular. 116. All right. So this is exciting news. It says, be prepared to be swept off your feet. Someone has the ability to bring deep emotions to the surface. If this card speaks to you, usually it's the first person that comes to mind. And maybe there's a sense of a doubt or maybe disbelief because you've met this wonderful person and you've been involved in a situation in the past with somebody who might not have been so great to you, and it's maybe causing you to double clutch downshift with getting involved with a new person that has come into your life. This is also speaking to somebody who is interested in attracting a life partner that aligns spiritually, mentally, and physically with who they are as far as their purpose and their just basic stance in life. And Knight of Raphael is asking you to get, if you're looking to attract a person of this nature, the first thing that you do is you get really crystal clear about what it is that you're interested in having in a life partner, and you have to be really, really strong in your conviction when you're seeking to attract somebody of this in this way. But another way to manifest a relationship like this is to not only get crystal clear about who it is, who the type of person it would be, but you also have to embody all those qualities yourself. You attract that who you are. So if you want to attract somebody who is magical and amazing and loving and spiritual and whatever it is, then hold that intention, but also be that too. You have to be that for yourself first before you're going to ever be able to have it in another person. And that is the purpose in the message from the Knight of Raphael. Second card is the Wheel, Archangel Jeremiel. Now, all of the purple cards in this deck are part of the major arcana. So whenever these cards show up, it's a sign for you to really pay attention. And Archangel Jeremiel is saying, new beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. For some people, this means a new, amazing, loving, enriching romantic relationship. For others, this may mean the ending of some type of life circumstance that really isn't serving you. Or it could also mean the ending of a relationship that's not serving you. And Jeremiel is saying to not be intimidated by the changes and not feel discouraged by the changes. There's, of course, we've all heard the saying, when one door closes, another one opens. And it's generally pointing you in the direction of more happiness or more fulfillment. And so Jeremiel is saying, don't be afraid of the change. Embrace the change with grace. And know that you can always call on him or any of the archangels or any of your guides if you need comfort or guidance or if you're feeling lost or lonely. On the next card we have the Nine of Ariel. And look who's on the unicorn. It's Miss Doreen Virtue. The card says, your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success. I love for the beautiful things in life. And notice the rainbow. I always like to point out, some folks, I don't want you to be turned off by this, but some folks are familiar with the rainbow being significant of God's promise. And that's one of the things that Archangel Ariel is really specifically pointing to here. There's been a promise put on your heart, and the rainbow is God's promise to you that your hard work, all the work that you've been doing up until now on yourself, or maybe in your business, or at a job, is paying off. And also, it's reminding us to be in touch and be aware and stop to smell the roses. Don't get so tied up in the everyday mundane to-dos that you don't find joy. It's Ariel saying to find joy in the small things in order to manifest the bigger things more quickly. And with that, we have the page of Michael, and it says truth, perceptive, analytical, blunt. An exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. So this is the Archangel Michael. The blue cards belong to him in the deck, and this card actually has multiple meanings. The first thing that sticks out to me here is on the card. I don't know, it's maybe a little blurry. There's an owl here. Somebody here is somebody who's watching this is connected to the totem of the owl, which is a sign of wisdom. And the first thing is that Archangel Michael is saying is that going along with what all the things the reading has already said with Jeremiah and Raphael and Ariel, as far as your hard work paying off, it's presenting exciting new challenges for you, and maybe part of that exciting challenge is a change that has been long overdue. But it's also kind of forewarning you against getting so zealous that you overlook fine details, and that's where the review contracts and documents very thoroughly. I know that a couple of the friends that I've connected with recently on Facebook are about to endeavor into new business ventures, which is really exciting. And Archangel Michael is saying, go for it, but be wise, have wisdom with respect to signing contracts and things of that nature. And I'm getting a couple beeps for notifications of people joining, so I just want to make sure that I take a pause here and recognize the folks that have joined in, and make sure that their names get added to the raffle here. And I apologize, but just bear with me here. But we'll just take a slight intermission while I do this. And I hope that this reading so far is bringing up something for you that's meaningful. Okie dokie. So we have James J. has joined us, and or Jason J. Sorry, and so his name's going in the raffle. And Shirley T. all the way from Ireland. Her name is going in the raffle for later. Okay, so we just got done with a page of Michael, who's saying be excited about new ventures, but also be cautious when signing contracts. And now 6 of Michael. In fact, this card actually comes up a lot in readings, and I've had experience with the 6 of Michael quite extensively. Now, the card says it's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation, or travel. Now, I'm just kind of like getting chills here, because if you've been here throughout this entire reading, every single card is addressing what? What is it addressing? It's addressing hard work, exciting changes. So some of us have been struggling a lot lately, and we've been struggling on the path to manifesting our dreams, and really, really wondering if it's been worth it. And this card is saying absolutely, it's absolutely worth it. And this is a sign of a light at the end of the tunnel. If you see here, on this side of the card, there's a storm, but on this side, we have clear skies. So it seems like a lot of people are kind of coming out of, you know, maybe a period of darkness of some kind. Maybe it is related to your life calling, or some people may have been suffering through depression. And for some people, it's the ending of a relationship that was just really causing you a lot of stress and distress. And Archangel Michael is here to tell you that everything that you've gone through is preparing you for something really, really great. Now, one way that Archangel Michael can help you during this time of transition is he has a sacred vacuum that if you meditate upon him and you call upon him, he uses his sacred vacuum to basically suck out of your chakra system and on your soul all of the dark negative stuff that you've sort of been carrying around, and fill you full of divine white light that is the source of rapid manifestation. And he's actually part of a guided chakra meditation that I do quite frequently in my own life to help me manifest, by Doreen Virtue. And if any of you have questions about that, then feel free to contact me after the broadcast, and I'll direct you on how to get a hold of that chakra meditation yourself. Next is King of Raphael. Warm, generous, honorable, refined. Yes, it is safe to trust. The ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. Now, we have a theme going. Of course, it's the very first card, I believe, was Raphael, and it was talking about, let's see here, romantic relationships, and finding a way to trust again, and which can be very difficult for some of us who have been in relationships where we were taken advantage of, or we were hurt for whatever reason, or there was some type of miscommunication, or something just didn't go the way we felt like it should have gone, and it left us feeling empty. King of Raphael is saying that it is safe to trust, and this is not just maybe a certain person. This is mainly addressing your ability to trust yourself, because a lot of times when we have situations in our lives where we've been in a relationship that went bad, or we've had a life situation that left us feeling drained, or it didn't turn out the way we thought that it should have or could have. Sometimes it causes us to doubt ourselves. And Raphael is saying, you are your greatest advocate, okay? And it's perfectly safe for you to trust. And it's also safe for you to trust the process of life and unfoldment. And sometimes life and unfoldment can feel really anxious and traumatic, but it's just like I liken it to, and it's funny because this picture, he's in water, but I like to liken life to a river. Okay, you're in some spots the river is going to be placid and really languid and easy flowing, and in other places it's going to be crashing and turbulent and sort of tricky to navigate. And those times of life where it's turbulent can seem to be maybe a little uncomfortable, but they are times that are absolutely necessary for our growth. So King of Raphael is here to tell you that you have the ability to accomplish many things, and also to encourage you, again, follow your creative passions. Okay, so for the person or persons who are watching this that are about to embark on a creative endeavor of some kind, this is a sign. It's time to make moves if you haven't already done so. Next we have the Ace of Ariel, and it says it's your lucky day. What did this one just say? Didn't we have one that said something about luck? Anyway, it seems like there's a lot of good fortune coming for many of us. It's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, or support. A change in job or a promotion. Now, you know, I have to say that this card really speaks to me because recently I've had a lot of personal changes, and I just got hired on with an agency that is really going to help me take my entire life, my professional life and my personal life, to the next level. So I think Ace of Ariel is just as much for me as it is for anybody else out there that's looking for encouragement right now. If you've been thinking about, if you're currently employed and you're unhappy, you've been thinking about finding a new job that will help you align better with your creative passions, this is a sign to go for it. Ace of Ariel also wants you to know, have faith. Have faith in the fact that there's money, time, and resources coming your way that you may not really understand how or why, but it's your job to trust. As Raphael just said, it's your job to trust. It is safe to trust, and the more that you can trust, the faster this money, time, and resources will manifest for you. How exciting. Look at all the gold coins right next to her. It's really excellent. Okay, now next we have, look at the number on that, 11, and the card is Strength. It's a major arcana card, okay? So it's this is a pay attention card, okay? And it's Archangel Ariel again, and it says strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, forgiveness. Now the first thing that stands out to me about this card is forgiveness, and forgiveness is really important, especially if there's somebody out there who is struggling with their health. Part of the healing process is forgiveness, and a lot of times illness manifests because of us harboring resentment. There's a saying about having resentment is like taking poison and expecting the other person to die. No, that's not going to happen. The only person you're harming is yourself. Okay, and the imagery too is significant here. It's talking about strength and grace. It means you can be strong as a lion, but as gentle as an angel in your approach. And that means a couple of different things. This speaks directly to somebody who may be struggling in a relationship right now. And it may be a romantic relationship, it may be a family relationship, it may be a friendship. Somebody has overstepped a boundary. So it's time for you to stand strong like a lion in your stand strong and not being willing to, or standing strong and holding your boundary, because Ariel is saying that there's somebody that has compromised way too much of themselves, and it's left them feeling empty and alone. And Ariel is here to say, first of all, you're not alone, and secondly, it's perfectly safe for you to stand in your power. and have those boundaries, but also be gentle. And I always like to say just a little prayer for forgiveness for people in my own life, where I say, you know, I forgive and release you. I forgive and release you of all the ways in which you hurt me, and I forgive and release myself from all the ways in which you have hurt me. And that's a really great prayer. It's a really awesome affirmation to say to yourself if you're trying to get through a really tough time with a relationship. And it's also, you know, Ariel is saying that you have every ability and every reason to be self-confident, even if a life situation or a relationship has eroded that self-confidence. You have the power of divine light and love inside you, and now it's really important to tap into that. So, we're getting almost to the end. Oh boy, we have another major arcana card, and it is Epiphany. I'm sorry for the glare. I'm trying to get a good visual here. Okay, Epiphany, Archangel Raziel, and he kind of looks like Gandalf, doesn't he? Anyway, the card says, joy through spiritual growth. Be a light to others. Answers that come through meditation. Okay, so there's another theme that's been coming through on a lot of these cards, and it's meditation. So what I'm getting through for everybody that's watching this is the best way to heal and grow and connect to your divine passion that will ultimately drive your manifestation is to focus on yourself, and not in a selfish way. Focus on meditation. Focus on connecting to the things that give you joy, and be grateful that you have this ability in and of itself. Be grateful for the little things, and even be grateful for the difficult times, because they have been put in your experience to help you learn, so that you can reach a point of spiritual growth to where you can be independent of others who may be trying to drag you down, or life situations that may not be going exactly the way you wanted them to go, or, you know, help you traverse those turbulent waters that you may sometimes experience in your life, or your experience. It also says be a light to others. People are going to be looking to you, whereas you previously had a circle of influence that maybe wasn't supportive of who you are or what you were passionate about. Now you're going to be connecting with people who are looking to you, that see your light, that are connecting to your light. And this is also an indication of a divine spiritual relationship, and that may be a romantic one, that is a mirror for the light that you have embraced in your life. I'm just going to grab a sip of water real quick. Okay, so, oh my gosh. Now we've had 3 major arcanas in a row. We had Strength, Epiphany, and here's another one. Remember, the purple ones are, hey, listen, this is it's really important to pay attention. And this is the star, Archangel Jophiel, a dream come true. Believe in yourself. I think I'm just kind of freaking out right now, because let's see here. Dream come true, believe in yourself, the end of a difficult situation. Now, at the beginning of the reading, what did I say? This was completely random. You watched me draw these cards, but there is a very, very, very distinct message. And I believe that there was another card that says a dream come true somewhere. Let's see which one was it? Committed romantic relationships, new child. Well, anyway, I know that one of these other cards was speaking to a dream come true. For some of you, again, this is speaking about a divine relationship. And again, for somebody that may be romantic, but for others it may be connecting with new friends or a divine circle of influence that can help support you during a time of difficult transition or the end of a difficult situation. And this is just a confirmation. Also, Jophiel is, we see the really bright star. This is the North Star, or one of my favorite quotes, in fact, it's on my website, is by Leonardo da Vinci, and it says that obstacles cannot. I'm going to find the exact quote, so bear with me here, because I don't want to paraphrase and mess it up. Obstacles cannot crush me. Every obstacle yields to stern resolve. He is fixed to a star, does not change his mind. So this is Jophiel's this way of saying to you that you're on the right track and to keep going and to feel encouraged and know that everything that has been going, everything that life has been putting you through is preparing you for something really great. There's that message again. Sometimes we have to endure the difficult struggles in order to really understand and appreciate the beautiful times. And but the overall secret of manifestation and living a life of unfoldment, of complete unfoldment, is finding joy, even finding your peace in the storm, finding joy even when you are struggling. And that's just another way that Jophiel is confirming what all the other archangels have been saying. Stay fixed to your star, because you were put on this planet to do something very specific, and now is the time of great manifestation for you to start making plans. And if you've already been making plans, now is the time to act. And how appropriate is this? This is my favorite archangel, the Archangel of Gabriel. And just as a side note, my name in Hebrew is Gabriella. So let's see here. 3 of Gabriel. Prosperity arising from wise planning. Time to take the next step. Optimistic plans that turn out as expected. So earlier we were talking, I believe Archangel Michael was saying, review contracts and documents very thoroughly. And Gabriel is here to join up with Michael and say that because of your wise planning, because of the wisdom that you have received through whatever life has been putting you through recently, and because of you being discerning, you are on the path to manifesting great prosperity. Now, let's see. Time to take the next step also. And one thing I want to mention is the last week when I did this broadcast, and it went horribly, I guess hysterically awry, it talked a lot about learning more and researching more about something that brings you passion in order to get prepared to do this. Take the next step. It's time for you to take action and use everything that you've learned to move forward on whatever it is that you are feeling compelled to move forward on. For some of us, that is a new creative passion. For others, that's starting a new business. For others, that's stepping out of a job that is not serving you and into a new job or career that will serve you better. And for others, It may mean cutting the ties to relationships that aren't supporting you. And for some of us, it may be a combination of some or all of those things. So there you have it, 11 cards, all kind of communicating the same message and solidifying to us that, you know, it's time. It's time to start honoring who you are and yourself, and what it is that really drives you and brings you joy in life. So let's see here. With that said, I just want to check in real quick and see who has joined us online, and make sure that I get their names added to the raffle before we go ahead and draw a winner. Now, I'm going to be drawing for two things, and the first drawing will be for one person to win one extended multi-card reading from me. That's basically a card reading. I believe they're like seven cards or more, and it's similar to what we did today. You don't have to live in the same state as me or even the same country. In fact, I have clients all over the world that I work with, and we can connect via Skype or Google Hangout, or I can actually do the reading via email if you don't live in the same state as me. And if you do live in the same state as me, I would love to just come and meet with you and do your reading. So for the first reading, that is what, I'm sorry, for the first raffle, the first drawing, that's what I'm giving away. So give me just 1 second, and we will make sure. Awesome. I think that Kathy B has joined us too, and let's see if anybody on the site has entered. It'll be like 2 seconds for me to. I just want to make sure everybody that has joined this this broadcast gets a chance to be enrolled in the raffle. So just bear with me here a second, okay? Okay. So I think that it looks like I have everybody's name in here. And again, that's going to be Kathy B, Sherry S, Shirley T, Angela S, and let's see, who else? Jason J. My computer is running slow, I'm so sorry. And we have Sherry. Okay, so the people who have officially been enrolled in this raffle are Shirley T, Angela S, Kathy B. Let's see here. Jason J, Kathy K, Shirley T, and Ann R. So some of you are, and I just want to take a moment to thank some of you who are risking being caught at work watching this or listening to this. I do appreciate you being with us today. So at any rate, I have your names added to my little raffle jar here, and the first prize I'm giving away again is an extended reading with me. And let's see who. Oh, one just popped out, so that must be the one. Oh, and of course it's. I don't know if you can see that. The winner of an extended multi-card reading with me is Ann R. So congratulations, Ann. I'll connect with you very shortly to discuss how you may redeem your prize. And the next prize I will be giving away is a sample duo. Okay, this is a full size of the sugar scrub, and it's 4 ounces. Now, a sample duo is 2 of these, 1 of each fragrance. One fragrance is eucalyptus lemongrass, and the other one is lavender coconut. And the samples are 2 ounces each. So this is for a duo of my brand new, just totally luxurious sugar scrub. And let's see who is the winner of that. I'm closing my eyes, so I'm not cheating. Okay. The winner of the duo is Sherry S. So I think that's actually twice that Sherry has won from me. And we can talk about that a little bit when we connect later on to redeem the prize. So at this juncture, now that we've done the reading and we've done the drawing, congratulations to Ann R., who won a multi-card reading, and Sherry S., who has won a sample duo of my new sugar scrubs, which let's see here. I'd like to open up the opportunity for any question and answers that anybody might have. And I'm just going to give a couple of seconds for people to connect with me to post a question. And if there are none, then we'll just go ahead and move on. So let's just check that out real quick. And okay, it looks like there's not really any question and answers, but on my website at dragonflyoracle.com, if you have any questions that do arise from this reading, there's multiple ways for you to connect with me to send those my direction, and I'll do my best to get back to you in a timely manner. Now let's see here. How to get in touch with me for further inquiries. So one goes right into the other. On my website, dragonflyoracle.com, you can find all the links to social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, where you can connect with me. Of course, the best one to connect with me on to have open discussions with me is Facebook. And again, that's on my website at dragonflyoracle.com. And also, you can subscribe to my email community, which there's information on how to do that, also posted at dragonflyoracle.com. So just go to dragonflyoracle.com and click on the Insights where it says Dragonfly Oracle Inc. Live Free Online Group Reading. And in that post, if you scroll down, there will be information on how to subscribe to my email community and also how to connect with me on social media. Now, next thing I like to say is if you were moved by this reading and you would like to contribute a love offering to my business, then you may do so by connecting with me on dragonflyoracle.com. And again, on the post where it shows the live broadcast, if you scroll down, there's in bold it says, please consider a love offering. If you click on that link, it'll take you to a secure page where you can make a monetary contribution that will be put to good use to help my flourishing business continue to expand and touch the lives of others just like you. So if you feel led to do that, I sincerely appreciate any contribution that you happen to extend my direction. And again, I will put it to good use. And that actually brings us to the end of the broadcast. This time I want to thank everybody who connected today, and I appreciate your patience with me as I'm growing as far as an individual myself, and as far as understanding and working out some of the technical glitches that we experienced last week at last week's reading. So I do appreciate you taking the time out of your day to join me here for this reading, and I hope that you derive some type of benefit from it. And as always, I want to wish you the most beautiful, miraculous blessings in your life, and that you can find joy in the small things, and that your wildest dreams manifest into reality at record speed. With that, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. But again, thank you so much for joining me today, and brightest blessings to you and yours. Bye-bye now.